What's up, awesome people of the internet? Guys, well, it's Friday. Very excited about that. We got a whole bunch of games that are happening later today, but it's also the return of a popular show that we did one time, and it seemed like y'all liked it. We're doing Buying and Selling, Part 2. Who's on the hot seat? In both the front office and the coaching staff. Let's go. Quita in the Morning, guys, starts now.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Ready, set, go.
All right, guys, let's get ready for the awesome show. And first up, quick shout out to Dion. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. It is a whole bunch of donuts because Dion is ready to go, ready to talk some women's hoops. Yeah, guys, buying and selling is back. This is a chance when you get to determine the outcome, and we collectively vote as the awesome people of the internet. Today, guys, we're gonna have a twist of sorts to the voting today. So we're a little bit closer to the end of the WNBA season. The playoffs start next month, and there's just a lot of question marks about who's going to make the playoffs and just what is going to happen. And also, there's question marks about the plight of some of the front office people and coaching staff. And I gotta say, guys, I think that's something we should talk about. We should talk about when it comes to buying and selling. So today, for buying and selling, I have two questions for you. Okay, we're gonna leave with two questions. One, are you buying and selling the idea of the team making it to the playoffs? Right, buying means yes, they're gonna make it. Selling means no, they're not. They're gonna be a lottery pick. And then the second question is, what do you think is going to happen to the coaching staff / front office? Buying means, oh, heads are rolling, people are leaving. Or, buying means all in, fantastic, they're great, no one's leaving anywhere. Selling means heads are rolling for the staff. So, yeah. Because I figured, hey, let's add a little bit to it. Okay? So I hope y'all are ready for buying or selling. All right? Now, again, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all seem to like this show the last time I did it. And so I was like, you know what? Let's do it again. And again, guys, you all are awesome. And I very much rely on your feedback. And so, as we do this, if you're like, actually, this would have been better or whatever, let me know. Because Friday's shows are all about y'all, the awesome people of the internet. So let's get ready for today's version of buying or selling. What are you gonna do? Okay. Now, the first one is pretty easy. Okay? First one's pretty easy. Because the first one is already sold. The Minnesota Lynx already sold. They have already secured their playoff standing. They're the first team to fully secure the fact that even if the Lynx lose every single game that's coming up, they've already made the playoffs. So they're already sold. So there's no real question mark about the Minnesota Lynx making the playoffs because that's not even a question. Okay, Minnesota Lynx, best team in the WNBA with the best player this season, Nafisa Collier. Yes, Nafisa Collier is still out. However, The Minnesota Lynx just got a new player. Her name is Dejanay Carrington, and you may know her. I think she's pretty good. I think she's a pretty good asset for this team. The Minnesota Lynx have gone 9-1 over the last 10 games. They have a record of 27 wins, 5 losses. I mean, dog, what are we talking about? This Minnesota Lynx team is extremely good. Okay, so of course, everyone's buying for that. And so, you know what? Let's just do the front office / coaching question. Let's just say, I'm just going to call it staff for the Lynx. Are you buying or are you selling? We already know the team is already sold. I mean, the team is already bought, I should say. The team is already bought. The team is already bought. I put sold, but the team's already bought. But front office and coaching staff for the Minnesota Lynx, seems obvious that, of course, everyone's going to buy it. Aaron says, massive bull market for the Lynx. I agree. I completely agree. It should be. Let's see if it stay that way. It should be. Tisha says, this feels like a segment I should incorporate into my socials for real estate if I weren't camera shy. Okay, guys. Tisha, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Also, you'd be great on camera. Like, seriously. So, like, let's go. Let's go, Tisha. I think that'd actually be a fantastic segment for socials, for real estate. So, do it, do it, do it. Okay. Let's end this poll. And are we buying or selling the front office and coaching staff of the Minnesota Lynx? Looks like 94% of y'all are saying buy. 5% are saying sell. Who are the 5%? I'm confused. I'm confused about this 5%. Who in the world is selling the coaching staff of the Minnesota Lynx? I want to have a word with you. All right, next up, let's move on and talk about the Atlanta Dream, y'all. The Atlanta Dream, last time we did this, I believe Atlanta was like in number 4 or 5 in the standings. Y'all, Atlanta is number 2. So, are we buying or selling the Atlanta Dream? That's my question for y'all. Are we buying or selling the Dream? All right. Buying means they're making the playoffs, no problem. Selling means nope, it's not happening. Buying and selling the Atlanta Dream. Let me talk about the Atlanta Dream real quick. The Atlanta Dream has been on a tear recently, guys. They can't really lose. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They're on a 6-game winning streak. And the reason why is because this team has gotten healthy and they are letting it fly. They're doing great. It is all about Ryan Howard. It is all about Alicia Gray. You got Nas Hillman playing some fantastic minutes for this team. You got the post situated. Like this Atlanta Dream team is rocking and rolling. And yes, I eat my words about my previous comments about Phoenix and Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta is they're cruising on down the way on to the playoffs. I'm fully buying. All chips are in for the Atlanta Dream. I think this team is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Not just pretty good. I think they're absolutely great. Absolutely great. Quintus says peak at the right time and health is the name of the game. Yes. And the Atlanta Dream, they're peaking at the right time in terms of just fully embracing Carl Semesco's play structure. And they've gotten healthy. Now, we'll see about Jordan Canada. You know, she'll be out for a bit. But everybody else, like they're doing good. All right. They're doing pretty good. And also a quick update on Jordan Canada. It does look like Jordan Canada will be out at least until the end of August. All right. Looks like she's going to be out until close to the end of August. She does have a hamstring issue. Okay, so that's not good. So hoping, she's going to be able to actually get back and be all good to go by the end of August because, y'all, Jordan Canada is such a fun player. I really, really enjoy watching her play this year. And I hope she's able to come back. And Carmella, hope your day gets better. Yeah, hope your day gets better. Like, it's Friday, so, I don't know, whatever is going on, but like hopefully your day gets better as it goes. All right. Okay. All right. Let's end this poll. Got 93% buying the Atlanta Dream. Of course, I don't think I'm surprised about that at all. Now, let's talk about the staff of the Atlanta Dream. Are you buying or are you selling? Because I gotta say, I have loved the moves that this Atlanta Dream has made in terms of the players that they got in free agency, and who they hired as a coach, and just the whole 9 yards. I love it. I'm a huge fan of the way that the Atlanta Dream have handled their front office, how they've handled their coaching staff. I don't see any issues. To me, it's like that crew needs to stay for a long time. Guys, remember, I don't know if y'all remember this, guys, but last year, the Atlanta Dream, yes, made the playoffs, but they were the last seed in the playoffs. Basically got in the playoffs on the last day. The Atlanta Dream team last year was not this polished. Nowhere near this polished last year. And y'all, they're looking really good. Really, really good. They're buying to the 3-point shot. Even though, I'm not the biggest a fan of just letting it fly from the 3, but like clearly it has worked for both Atlanta and Golden State. Clearly. Okay. Yeah. What a difference a year makes, and what a difference a swapping of staff makes for a team. It's amazing, right? Barely made the playoffs last year. Now, you in second place. Second place, guys. Come on now. All right, so buying and selling the Atlanta Dream coaching staff and front office. We got 91% buying and 8% selling. Well, that's just about what I expected y'all to vote as, because yeah, the staff is fantastic and the team is fantastic. All right, next up we have the reigning champs. The New York Liberty. Liberty Bibberty. What we got? We got buying and selling. Now, let's talk about the New York Liberty a little bit. Now, New York Liberty, they are dealing with some health issues, right? We got Izzy, who has been out on concussion protocol, she should be back tomorrow. From that. We also have Brianna Stewart, who is still out. She should be back towards the end of August. She's been out for a knee issue. This is the same knee that she had surgery for before the season started. We also have Nyara Sably out as well for a knee issue. She should be back, I believe, by the end of this weekend. She should be on her way back, or she'll be reevaluated by the end of this weekend. Now, the New York Liberty, as we all know, they did get a whole lot better when they picked up Emma Miesemann on their team. They didn't just lose to the Las Vegas Aces. More on the Aces in just a bit, because the Aces are flying high, okay? And the New York Liberty, they have a record of 21 wins, 12 losses. This is a team that's really good, right? The reigning champs. They have a lot of really good players. I think for them, the key really is for everybody to show up, right? You can't just have Emma Miesemann show up and do her thing. You have to have everybody from Leonie Fibish to Natasha Cloud to Sabrina Ionescu. Like, everybody has to show up in order for this New York Liberty team to win, because we all saw they got against the Las Vegas Aces and against the Aces team where, remember guys, Asia Wilson didn't even have an Asia Wilson night. And New York lost. And so, yeah, that's something to keep in mind, guys. That is something to keep in mind. Remember, guys, do not write in all caps. If you write in all caps, your post will be deleted. Your chat will be deleted. So write whatever you got to say. Just don't put it in all caps. Please do not put it in all caps. So if you're wondering why, hey, I didn't say anything wrong. Why did my stuff get deleted? Because you wrote in all caps. Okay? All right. Thank you. And shout out to the moms. We got Kentucky Rick in the building. We got Tisha in the building, and we got Carmella in the building. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Appreciate you. All right, let's end this. Liberty Bibberty. Buying and selling. Got 85% of y'all are saying buy. 14% are saying sell. Okay. But of course, the majority of the folks are talking about buying the New York Liberty. So we are all in agreement on that front. Okay, now next up, let's talk about the staff. Let's talk about the staff of the Liberty. All right? Let's talk about the staff. Are you buying or are you selling the staff? Buying means fantastic job, 10 out of 10, would recommend, no changes needed for the staff. Selling means, hey, we got some changes we got to make. We got some changes we got to make either on the coaching side or the front office side. All right? Okay. Let's see. Carmela says, hit that like button and don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Yes, make sure to do that. Also, guys, this is an interactive thing, so I want you all to vote. All right, we got 300 people in the chat right now, and I want you all to vote on this stuff because the whole purpose of Friday shows is to be a whole lot more interactive. I know during the week sometimes I'm talking at you all a bunch, and this is we talking to each other on this one. All right, you all are letting me know in real time what you all think about certain stuff, and we gonna chop it up. Okay, we're gonna chop it up. Kels in Iowa says Sandy is awesome. Well, she is awesome. She is awesome. I remember back in the day. Back in the day when Sandy Brondello coached a team called the Phoenix Mercury. I remember that. Do y'all remember that? Anybody? I mean, she's been with New York for a minute, and so I know there's some people who probably don't even remember her being on the Phoenix Mercury. But I remember when she was on the Phoenix Mercury. I remember. Lindy said Party Fridays. Yeah, we gotta have a fun name for Fridays. We gotta have a fun name for Fridays. All right, in the poll, we got 82% of y'all who said you are buying the New York Liberty staff. 71% says you are selling. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. Row 2 says Liberty are in a good place, plus they have Ellie. Ooh, guys. Next Friday, do y'all want to do buying and selling mascots? Let me know. Okay, because Row 2 just mentioned Ellie. And I think that could be really, really fun. Buying and selling mascots. Because every team in the W guys has it, besides the Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream does not have a mascot. But every other team has a mascot. So, buying and selling mascots? Anybody? I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really, really fun. And y'all let me know. Because Fridays is y'all show. It's y'all show. Y'all let me know. Okay, so while y'all telling me, let's go over to Mercury. Are you buying or are you selling the Mercury? Buying means they're making the playoffs, no problem. Selling means, actually they may not make the playoffs. So what y'all got to say about the Phoenix Mercury? Now the Phoenix Mercury have a record of 19-12 on the season. They have been struggling of late a little bit. They've only won 4 of their last 10 games. The thing about the Phoenix Mercury is that since everybody has been healthy for this Phoenix Mercury team, we haven't really seen the big three play really well during the same game, right? Of course, we all know Alyssa Thomas is going to do her thing. Alyssa Thomas for MVP. I'm continuing that campaign. I'm just saying, right? Of course, my number 1 is Nafisa Collier, but my number 2 is Alyssa Thomas. It has been for a while. Yes, Asia Wilson is moving on up there at number 3, but I still got AT. I still have AT. So yeah. We keeping that campaign going. But anyway, we haven't really seen the big three play well in the same game since they've all been healthy, right? And the big three meaning Alyssa Thomas, Satu Sabali, and Kalia Copper, right? And so I'm waiting for them to truly get it together. Because if they can, this is a championship team, in my opinion. If they can play the way we know they can play, and the same way they played earlier in the season. And so, yeah. So Unknown says the big three have not been looking good together on the court. They haven't been. And I'm just like, what's going on? Because earlier in the season, they look good. Now, everybody wasn't healthy the whole time. But, yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't know, man. Donnie says, I'm 50-50, but buying. Okay. All right, so it looks like a lot of y'all are saying yes to the mascot buying and selling segment, and Tisha has a great idea. It says, I think we should not just say buy or sell. Put them in different combos head to head. That actually, yes, actually, let's do that. I think that's a fantastic idea. That's a fantastic idea. Okay, let's end the poll. All right, so buying and selling the Phoenix Mercury, we have 72% saying buy and 27% saying sell. Okay. All right. So what do y'all have to say about the staff for the Mercury? Are you buying or are you selling the staff for the Mercury? Now, we are in the second year of the current coaching staff for the Phoenix Mercury. They have Nate Tibbetts. Last year was his first year. This year is his second year. Very different team from last year to this year, because last year, remember, was the last year of the Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner era, right? Last year of that. And now we have this whole new era. And I personally think that the front office and the coaching staff are doing a really good job. But what do you say? What do you say? I think the trades that they've made in the offseason, the free agency signings that they made as well, right? Even the pickup of DeWanna Bonner midseason, like, again, I think some, and the decision to sign so many rookies that people didn't know about. Talking about Kat Westbell, Monica Cole-McConney, right? Laksa, like so many players on this Phoenix Mercury team that are making an impact that no one was checking for before, right? So yeah. All right. Let's close out this poll. We have 64% buying, 33% selling. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Peg, I agree with you on that. I agree. So Peg says, I'm selling because I didn't like what they did to Cloud. Natasha Cloud, basically a huge summary that's glossing over a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, the story was Natasha Cloud was with the Phoenix Mercury last year, and they told her that they basically see her retiring as a Phoenix Mercury player, right? They saw her future on that team, and they loved her. She loved the team, and she was basically the Phoenix Mercury's biggest cheerleader last year. Like, she was going crazy, trying to recruit players. She was doing all this stuff. And then in the offseason, the Phoenix Mercury trade Natasha Cloud to Connecticut. Connecticut, guys. She went from having the greatest facilities and amenities in the WNBA to getting traded to a gut job of a team now, because, at that point, Connecticut was decimated. 2, they didn't really have anything. 3, Phoenix told her. It was basically, hey, you're going to retire here. And then you told her she's going to retire there. And you see a future for her on this team. And then you up and trade her. So yeah, she was very she's very upset about that. Rightly so. And she found a way to get herself out of Connecticut and get her way to New York. So like it's all good now. It seems like she's good and happy with the New York Liberty. But I'm just saying, like, it was messed up. It really was messed up. To tell somebody that you see a future with them, and then you get rid of them. Franchises do lie all the time. Yes. And so, like, I probably wouldn't have believed them when they told me that. But at the same time, they shouldn't. Do they? Yes. Should they? No. And yeah, we had Deion. Yeah, we had those. We saw that they had the specialty Cloud jersey last year as well. Like, they really embraced Natasha Cloud. Like, really embraced her. And then was like, actually, you got to go because we want Alyssa Thomas. We want Alyssa Thomas, so you got to go. You got to go. It's, not great. Not great. Not great. Anyway. Let's move on. The Las Vegas Aces, y'all. What a time. What a time to be alive, to be the Las Vegas Aces. What a time, guys. This Aces team, first of all, buying and selling. Aces. What y'all got? Buying and selling Aces. Let's talk about the Las Vegas Aces real quick. The Las Vegas Aces have done a massive turnaround. This team looked like at one point it was dead in the water. It looked like there was a chance that the Aces might not make the playoffs. That's what it looked like 3 weeks ago. That's what it looked like. I was like, oh my goodness, the Aces are probably not going to make the playoffs. I kind of wanted to sell the Aces, right? Last time we did this. But I tell you, sometimes players know what's going on, right? Sometimes players can give coaches some really good advice. And it seemed like Jewel was like, hey, put me on the bench. Put me on the bench. And finally, Becky Hammon put her on the bench. And what have we seen? Wins on wins on wins on wins on wins. Guys, the Las Vegas Aces are on a 5-game winning streak. Of their last 10 games, they've won 7. The Las Vegas Aces is rocking and rolling. Yes, Lloyd off the bench has worked out so well. So well. And they're looking good, guys. And everybody's contributing. Like you had a little bit where Kirsten Bell was in the starting lineup. Now you got Dana Evans. I don't know if the Aces are going to keep that. Personally, y'all know I'm a big fan of Dana, and so I hope that she does stay in that starting lineup. I like the way she played. I like the way she plays on this Las Vegas Aces team because she understands her role, and does well in it. But guys, this is working out well, and also Marty, Nalissa Smith is fitting in very well with the Las Vegas Aces as well, right? And making the decision to start her and not Kia Stokes, again, really good decision. So like, I think the Aces are making the playoffs now. When it comes to how they do in the playoffs, I could totally see them going out in the first round. Right? I could totally see them going out in the first round. I could totally see that. I also could see them making it in the second round. I think it's more of a 50-50 type of thing. But they're doing good. So shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. Shout out to the Aces. Okay. Michelle says, depends on what you're asking. Buying for them to make the playoffs? Yes. Will they make a deep run? Nope. Yeah, this is buying and selling to make the playoffs. To make the playoffs. Okay. All right, let's end this. And we got a divided awesome people on the internet. Okay, guys, it's a divided house. Divided house, 50% buying, 49% selling. Okay. Wow. Interesting crowd. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, guys, we're going to continue on with this buying and selling. Again, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all's support so much of this channel. My name is Quita, and this is Quita in the Morning, powered by All City. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Front office. Actually, we're about to run out of time, so let's continue to do front office actually, because I want to see what y'all gonna say about the Aces. So staff. Are you buying or are you selling? Buying means fantastic job, staff. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Or are you selling, meaning, okay, somebody got to go. Somebody or somebody's got to go. I'm interested in what y'all got to say. Okay. I'm interested. Oh, yeah. Rotu is saying, yeah, Quita is a fan of Dana. She's been true blue with her since last season. I respect Quita for that. Dana is playing well. Here's the thing. I've been a fan of Dana. Like, I watched her in college. Like, yeah, she was cool in college at Louisville. Like, cool. But it was really when the Chicago Sky traded for Dana Evans her rookie year. Right? We ended up going with, I believe her name was Shyla Hill early in the draft. We could have picked Dana in the draft, but like we decided not to. We decided to go with the Australian Shyla Hill. That didn't work out. Shyla ended up going back to Australia because she just wasn't up to par for the WNBA. And James Wade made a trade to get Dana Evans. And once Dana Evans came to the Chicago Sky team, it was some game early on where she came in the game and like, not so, like, it's like garbage minutes or whatever, but she hit a big shot. And I was like, okay. And literally, guys, ever since then, my section, which is a different section than where I'm in now. I was in a different section before. For some reason, we decided we were going to be Dana Evans super fans. It was Dana and it was Lexi Brown. Those were the two players who were right at the bench pretty much every game. Right? They were pretty much right at the bench every single game. And, all right, buying and selling. Oh, wow. 76% of y'all are saying sell? Wow. 77, okay. 75% of y'all are selling the Las Vegas Aces staff. Well, yeah. GM. Duh. I didn't think it was gonna be. Didn't think it was gonna be 75%. Man. Amelia says the fact that the Aces went the entire season without a GM is crazy. I agree. And LL Kune knows me very well, says, Quita, go quickly so you don't run out of time. Yes. Thank you so much. So we'll pause that story. I feel like I've told that story several times before. We're going to pause it. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on, guys, because we do have to go quickly because we don't have a lot of time left to go. Next up, buying or selling the Indiana Fever. Right? Buying or selling the Indiana Fever? Now I'm going to put this poll up, and let's talk about the Fever. Okay. Let's talk about the Fever, because the Indiana Fever are in a okay place, right? This team is 18 wins, 15 losses on the season so far. They're very close to hitting their mark from last year and exceeding it for this season. Of the last 10 games, they have won 6 of the games. This team is in a trial period. The Fever are in a trial period, and the reason why I say that is because this is a team that is trying to figure out their next moves while still waiting to see about Caitlin. This is a team that has been trying out several players, right? We all know that two like hardship things worked out, right? You know, you got Erin McDonald, and that worked out very, very well. And then you got Chloe Bibby, and Chloe Bibby has shown to be offensively a really good option for this team, right? And with some injuries, right? Not just with Caitlin, but with Ari out for the rest of the season, and with Sydney Colson out for the rest of the season. Now you have to bring in some more pieces and just see what works, and just trial and error, just seeing what's going on. And you bring in Odyssey Sims, right? In her first game, nothing to write home about, but we'll see today what she does. And then you also pick up Kyra Lambert, a player who truly, guys, I don't really remember, right? I don't really remember her as a college player. She was injured quite a bit, and I gotta refresh my memory or something, because here's the thing, guys. The problem with me sometimes is I watch so much women's basketball, and I've been watching for years and years and years and years and years. I'm pretty sure I saw Lambert play in college. The problem is I don't remember it. I don't remember it. So it's like I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Basically, Indiana is just trial and error, just seeing what might work, what might fit. What can you make happen? So Kyra Lambert is on a 7-day contract with the Fever. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. You know, you never quite know. Also, remember, guys, Odyssey Sims contract should be up soon-ish, right? She signed a 7-day contract this past Sunday. So on Sunday, you can expect for that to be over. And so, yeah. I'm not sure who Lambert is. I'm fairly certain I watched her play. I just can't remember it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And on this channel, y'all, you know, I got to tell y'all the honesty. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I watched this player play and they were great and blah 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 if I don't remember it. So you know, that's what you always getting on this channel. I'm not acting like I know something if I don't. Fever. Okay, looks like 58% of y'all are saying buying. 41% are saying selling. Okay. All right. Now, let's see what y'all got to say about this. Staff, for the Fever, are you buying or are you selling? Buying means, oh, staff are great. Keep them back for next year. We got to keep them. We got to keep them again. Love them. Let's keep them on this team, right? Selling means some people got to go. What do y'all have to say? All right. W. Bazil says Fever front office is not being forthright about Caitlin Clark's injury, and the same about why Bonner left. Yes, because that's how front offices are. Here's the thing. I mean, pick a sport, any sport, pick a team, any team. Usually, they're not crazy forthright about stuff, We find out a lot of stuff due to reporting. That's how we find out, right? Because it's a strategy thing. Like, do you really think they want you to know what's going on like that? No. They're gonna try to tell you as little as possible to appease you, and it's up to reporters that have boots on the ground to really find out what's going on. Okay? All right. Wrath says, I think their front office and coach are good. They chose players. Is there mismanagement? Yes, but they have done well in my opinion. All right, let's end the poll. And it looks like we have 52% saying buying the staff of the Fever. 47% says sell. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Guys, we are moving and grooving so we can finish this in about 20 minutes. All right. Next up, the Golden State Valkyries. Y'all know I'm a big fan of the Valkyries. I think the Valkyries are doing fan-freaking-tastic, guys. They're doing fantastic. Okay. All right. So, Valks, are you buying or are you selling, guys? Are you buying or are you selling? Buying means the Valkyries are making the playoffs. Selling means they're not. Here's the thing. I was wrong. I'm going to keep telling y'all when I'm wrong. Here's the thing. I was like, hey, I'm selling the Golden State Valkyries. I didn't think that they were going to make the playoffs, but I was wrong. I'm buying everything Golden State Valkyries related because from the look of it, they shouldn't still win, right? This is a team that their sole all-star is out for the season. This is a team that sometimes goes on severe droughts during games. Right? This is a team that is literally made up of, for the most part, players who probably wouldn't start on any team in the WNBA. Right? But yet they win. And there is a grit to this team. There's a tenacity to this team. There is a belief in this team that there needs to be a book written about the first year of the Golden State Valkyries team. There needs to be a book. There needs to be a documentary made about the first year and how this team did it, right? Because on the onset, like, just looking at, like, they're not elite. Right? The poll is out there. The poll is up. To buy or sell the Golden State Valkyries. Wow. Looks like you all are like really believing the Golden State Valkyries. I mean, I'm a believer. I think they're great. I really do. I really do. Kentucky Rick says their home fans sold me great showing for an expansion team. Bye. Yep. Completely agree. Completely agree. Sai says, I'm torn between which game to watch tonight. Fever Mystics, Wings, Sparks. Might have to stick with Fever Mystics. Dang, both games at the same time. You can watch both. Do you have League Pass? If you have League Pass, you can watch both. Yeah. You don't have to choose, guys. Dion says they're already probably making films. I mean, I might. If they're not, I'm gonna see if I can make my version of a documentary of this year for the Golden State Valkyries, because there's just so much to say about how great this team has been. All right, Valks. So it looks like 90% of y'all are buying the Golden State Valkyries. Okay, 9% selling. Wow. Lots of alignment here. And now let's go to the staff. Let's go to the staff for the Golden State Valkyries. All right. Let's go to the staff. All right. Buying or selling? Now I tell you, y'all better say y'all buying. I'm just saying. Peer pressure, because like I don't know how anybody can really say you selling the front office and coaching staff of the Golden State Valkyries. Like, dog, what we talking about? From Ohima, the GM, the excellent GM. Shout out to Ohima, fantastic job. To Natalie Nakase, the head coach. Shout out to Natalie, fantastic job. To Violet, the mascot. Nice job, Violet. Love your glasses. Yeah, this team is fantastic. They're fantastic. I am obsessed with this team. They are like, yes, of course. I am a Sky fan because I'm in Chicago. Duh. But the more this season has gone on, the more I just love everything that the Golden State Valkyries do. I do. Because they are, it's clear, guys, that the Golden State Warriors gave the Valkyries everything they needed. The Valkyries don't seem like a B tier team. They don't seem like a B tier team where it's like, oh yeah, you got the Warriors way up here and you got the Valkyries with a little bit here. No. This is a blueprint of how NBA and WNBA teams should operate. This is a blueprint, guys. This is a blueprint of how investment early on can yield dividends in terms of attendance, in terms of just overall finances, and can lead to wins. I think they are a blueprint of a lot of fantastic stuff. They really are. Paula says, I wish the Sky had the Valks front office. I mean, facts. Yes. 100%. 100%. Yes. I would love that. I would love that. Well, and it's not just that. It's not just the front office. It's not just the personnel. It's also the investment that the team has made, the financial investment that this team has made. Coach Q, thanks so much for that super chat. I'm gonna read that in just a sec. Once we get to the Washington Mystics, I'm gonna read that super chat, okay? Because I got some thoughts. Coach. But first, let's end this poll. Buying or selling the Valkyrie staff. Buying is 96%, selling 3%. Who is that 3%? Come on now. Come on. The Valkyries are new, but they are the standard. They should be the standard, okay? They should be the standard. It's financials, guys. You got to invest. You have to invest. Okay? You got to invest. Okay, let's move on. To the Seattle Storm. Coach, we about to get to your thing right after this because The Seattle Storm is next, and then we got the LA Sparks, and then we have the Washington Mystics, and then we'll go to your super chat. All right. The Seattle Storm, are you buying or are you selling? All right. Well, I'm selling. All right. Let's look at where the Seattle Storm stand. Right. The Seattle Storm have very solid position as a playoff team, and they have gone on a massive skid. This team has a record of 16 wins, 17 losses, and guys, they've lost their last 6 games straight. While teams like the Atlanta Dream are on a 6-game winning streak, well, the Seattle Storm are on a 6-game losing streak, and guys, it does not look good for the future of this Seattle Storm team, because that 6 is about to turn 7 tonight because Seattle, guys, plays the Atlanta Dream tonight. And from all indications, it seems like they're about to get that 7th loss tonight. Y'all have heard me spend a lot of time confused about the Seattle Storm. They are a very good team in terms of personnel, right? Very good team. But they're not playing like it. They're not playing like it. And they're not playing together like they did earlier in the season. They're not. Right? Like it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Lenny says the Storm have a chemistry problem. Here's the thing, but the Storm chemistry, they look great at the beginning of the season. That's the thing that seems weird. They seemed way better before the playoffs. I mean, not before the playoffs, before All-Star. They were a whole lot better before All-Star. And I'm not really sure what happened. Amelia says, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Storm do a whole revamp next year. It's too much going on with them. Y'all remember that the video that the Sky put out to reveal their schedule? Like they were doing the suspect, and they were like, oh, the suspect just got a whole lot going on right now. That's still the Seattle Storm. That is still the Storm. Because the storm is brewing for the Storm. All right. Buying and selling, looks like 80% of y'all are saying sell, 19% are saying buy. Okay. Now, let's see what y'all got to say about this. Staff. The staff for the Storm. The staff. Are you buying? Meaning they're doing a great job. Let's bring them back for next year. Or are you selling? Meaning serious people in leadership has to go. What do y'all got to say? Buying or selling the coaching staff? What do y'all have to say? What do y'all have to say about the Seattle Storm staff? Cindy says Storm peaked too soon. Basically. Yeah, their peak was pre All-Star. Yeah, they're struggle fest now. Struggle fest. And I think it's a combination of things that's going on, and I'll have to do a season recap and a season. Where did we go wrong? When did we go wrong? Why did we go wrong? And how did the Seattle Storm go wrong? Like this, you got to do the whole thing. Where, when, how? You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Anybody understand that reference? No? Anyway. In my streams, I try to give a whole bunch of like random Easter eggs of like of just stuff and see if anybody gets it. All right. Wow. It's a dumpster sale. It's a dumpster sale. All right. 86% of y'all are saying sell the staff of the Seattle Storm. Okay. And 13% are saying buy. Wow. Somebody said the Seattle Storm need a summer break. They need a summer break. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Next up. Wait, no. Next up, LA Sparks. LA Sparks. LA Sparks. So, are you buying or are you selling the LA Sparks? I mean, personally, I think I might be buying. The LA Sparks. The reason why is because, the LA Sparks are in a pretty decent position. They're in a pretty decent position for the future. Let's look at where this team stands right now. This team is they have a record of 15 wins, 17 losses. They're in 9th place, meaning they just got one rung up to go to take over the Seattle Storm 8th spot. Of the last 10 games, the LA Sparks have won 7 of those games, so they are trending in the right direction. Now, you may wonder, okay, well, what does the future look like for this LA Sparks team? Is it likely that they will win a large amount of their games coming up? Well, let's talk about who they have coming up and what in the world is going on. Well, the LA Sparks have a hard strength of schedule left. According to ESPN Analytics, they showed this graphic during a game, and they said the LA Sparks have the third hardest strength of schedule. So, yes, I want to say buy the LA Sparks, but if you look at their strength of schedule, maybe it's actually sell the LA Sparks. Not because they're not a good team. They are. It just seems that maybe the deck is stacked against them. Now, they have a hard strength of schedule. So who do they have playing? Who are they playing up against? Okay. Well, they played the Atlanta Dream twice. They played the Phoenix Mercury twice. They played the Las Vegas Aces once. Right? And then they played Dallas 3 times. Now, sure, you can win all those Dallas games, but remember, you're playing Phoenix twice. You're playing Atlanta twice. You're playing Seattle once. You're playing the Las Vegas Aces. Like, basically, it's going to be a little bit of a battle, guys. It's a little bit of a battle for the LA Sparks. They do have a tough schedule ahead. And Dallas is nothing to play with. And so, yeah. I want to buy the LA Sparks, but again, with that hard strength of schedule, maybe it's a sell. But what do y'all have to say? It looks like 83% of y'all are saying buy, or 82% are saying buy, 17% are saying sell the LA Sparks. All right, now let's look at the Sparks staff. Are you buying or are you selling the staff? Now, remember, the LA Sparks do have a new head coach for this season. And I personally think that Lynn Roberts is doing a great job. I think this team is doing good, right? I think they're looking pretty good. Even if they don't make the playoffs, even if the LA Sparks don't make the playoffs, to me this year has been a win of sorts. You have established your new leader as Kelsey Plum. You have seen that not only De'Erica Hamby is a really great player down low, but also that Azurá Stevens is flat out phenomenal. We always knew this, but I feel like she's evolved even more this year. And part of it is due to the type of offense that the LA Sparks run. Right? We've seen Ray Burrell make stuff happen. And if Ray Burrell was healthy this full season, the LA Sparks would easily make the playoffs. Easily. If Ray Burrell was healthy. Even with Cam Brink being out for most of the season. If Ray Burrell did not get hurt, in that first game of the season, I think it would be very different. I think this team is poised for the future. All right, let's end the poll. We got 84% saying buy, 15% saying sell. And yeah, we got Rickea Jackson, who is Rickea Jackson. Yeah. Rickea Jackson's fantastic, man. I'm a huge fan, guys. All right. Now we have the Washington Mystics, and we're gonna weave our way back to that super chat. We're gonna weave our way back. But first, I got a question for y'all. Mystics, are you buying or are you selling? What are you doing? Are you buying or are you selling? Now, let's get to a super chat. As you all are answering, let's get to a super chat. Coach Q, thank you so much for the super chat, says thoughts on Mystics trading Shakira and picks for Angel, then using Chicago's 2027 pick for potentially Juju, get Tanaya Latson or Flage in 2026 draft. I mean, if you're the Mystics, I mean, yeah, maybe you do make a run for Angel. That wouldn't be a bad decision for the Mystics. Now, if you're Chicago, you're saying absolutely not. No way, Jose. No way, Jose, at all. No way. No. Doesn't matter. No. Never gonna happen. No. If you're Chicago, of course you're saying no. But if you're the Washington Mystics, who should have picked Angel to begin with when they had a chance, right? Hey, the Mystics had a chance to draft Angel to begin with. They had a chance. They chose not to. So, sure. Maybe you offer a trade like that, but at the same time, why in the world would this guy agree to that? No. Because Shakira Austin healthy is great. The problem is Shakira Austin, I don't know if you can count on her to stay healthy. Now, yes, you can say Angel has been hurt this year too. Yes. And still, no. If I'm the Chicago Sky, I'm not trading Angel away for nothing. I'm not. Nope. Now, when it comes to buying and selling the Washington Mystics, I am buying because the Washington Mystics have a not so hard path to the WNBA playoffs. Now, when it comes to the strength of schedule, the Washington Mystics are 11th in strength of schedule, meaning it's an easier schedule, I should say. So, yeah. Coming up, the Washington Mystics play the LA Sparks twice, the Connecticut Sun twice. Right? Yes, they play New York. Yes, they play Phoenix. Yes, they play Indiana twice. But like, they have more winnable games. So I could absolutely see them possibly making the playoffs. Possibly making the playoffs. We'll see, though. All right, let's end the poll. We got 64% saying buy. We got 36% saying sell. Okay, guys. We're not doing staff because we are in a fireside. Not fireside. We're in a very, very quick. Let's get this stuff done. Dallas. I mean, well, let's do Dallas. Let's do Dallas. Buy or sell. We got 5 minutes. Buy, sell. El Kude, we don't know that. I mean, all indications seem that she likes Chicago and she's cool with Chicago. I mean, I don't even think she's hinted at wanting to leave Chicago. I mean, I think people have interpreted some stuff as that, but like, yeah. All right, buy, sell, wings. All right, we got enough votes. All right, so the sells win. The wings are getting sold. They're not making the playoffs, which, I mean, of course, we all kind of knew that. But anyway, let's continue on. Sorry, guys, we're gotta go real quick. For the wings number, it was 80% said sell, 19% said buy. All right, Chicago Sky. I mean, once I put this poll up, all of y'all better say sell. Oh man. I mean, do what you want, but yeah. Chicago Sky, buy or sell. Buy or sell, Chicago Sky. Buy or sell. I mean, Chicago Sky are looking bad, right? The team has won 8 games this season. They have lost their last 3. Of their 9-10 games, they have lost 9 of them. Yeah, they're bad. They are looking pretty bad, guys. And there doesn't seem to be anything to change that this year. Okay? Wow. 97% of y'all said buy. I mean, said sell. Okay, 97% of y'all are saying sell the Chicago Sky because they're not making the playoffs. I mean, and of course, I 100% agree with you. Connecticut Sun. I mean, they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat. All right, but we got to do it. Buy, sell, Connecticut Sun. I mean, of course, that's another situation of just straight up sell. Like, dog. What we talking about? Straight up sell. Technically, they still have a shot to make the playoffs. They haven't fully been eliminated from the playoffs just yet, technically. But if you thought the Connecticut Sun won 6 games this year. It's pretty bad. But you know, they're at least trending upward, where the Sky are still trending downward. Okay. Wow. Less people are saying sell. Wow, I'm confused. I'm confused about some of the buys. I'm confused. So looks like 84% of y'all are saying sell the Sun, and 15% are saying buy. You think the Sun still have a chance to make the playoffs? Now, if you're talking about the Sun front office, yeah, I think I'd buy. I think I'd buy the Sun front office. I think the Sun front office is actually doing a pretty good job. All right, now, who will win tonight? Quick survey. Quick survey. Who will win tonight? I got some head-to-head battles. Who will win for the Mystics and Fever? Who will win? Mystics versus Fever. Who will win? I just want to hear y'all thoughts real quick. Quick survey. And we will close this stuff out. Who will win? All right, I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. All right, the poll has ended. Looks like 52% of y'all are saying that the Mystics will beat the Indiana Fever tonight. Okay. Let's see if y'all are right. Who will win? Valks or the Sky? Valks or the Sky? I will be there in person. We've got to rock out and check out the Chicago Sky in person. I'm gonna be cheering for the Sky, but gotta be realistic, about what's likely gonna happen. Who will win? Sky versus Valks. All right. Wow. 92% are saying Valks will win and 7% are saying Sky. And what about the Wings versus LA? Who will win? Wings versus Sparks. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Marcus is saying Haley Van Lith is dropping 40, y'all. She's dropping 40. Sky win. Y'all, Tisha is offering a ticket to the Dallas game. Man. If y'all are in that what is it, Arlington area, hey, hit Tisha up. Hit Tisha up. Hey y'all, Tisha is really fun to go to a game with. I'm just saying. Geechee says, wear your black rose to the game in protest of Sky mismanagement. Is that what they're doing? Is that what people are doing? I mean, I'll look and see if anybody's wearing it. I'm not wearing it because I don't do the whole protesting thing of teams. I say what I think here and whatever. It is what it is. Okay. 74% of y'all are saying the Sparks will win. 25% are saying Wings. All right. Yeah, Arike is still out. She is still out. But anyway, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. If y'all could, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend that Fridays are the funnest on Quita in the mornings. But to rock with me every single day. Guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And also, actually, no, I'll see y'all tonight. Tonight, likely I'll do a recap right after the game. So after the Sky game is over, come back to the channel and we'll do a live stream at the game, talking about it. All right, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, almost forgot for the end graphic. I haven't forgot that in a while. All right, see y'all next one. Bye-bye.
Are you ready?
Ready, set, go.